Welcome to today's debate. Today's motion is Academic Qualification Ensures Success in Life. We're glad to have Mrs. Passat as our adjudicator. For the affirmative team, we have Jessie as the captain and concluding speaker, Sally as the first speaker, and Katie as our second speaker. For the opposition team, we have Joan as the captain and concluding speaker, Yuki as the first speaker, and Jenny as the second speaker. Each speaker will have 3 minutes to deliver her speech. When 2 minutes and 30 seconds is up, the bell will be rung once. When 3 minutes is up, the bell will be rung twice. Each speaker will have 15 minutes as grace period. When the grace period is up, the bell will be rung 3 times. And 5 marks will be deducted for every 5 seconds. Is there any questions? If no, today's debate will start. Now, the captain of the affirmative team will deliver her speech.
Good morning, adjudicators, dear opponents, and fellow classmates. Today's motion is Academic Qualification Ensures Success in Life. This motion must stand because academic qualification is the cornerstone of success. With reference to Oxford dictionaries, academic qualifications can be defined as a complete of a process requiring certain standards of knowledge, while success is the attainment of wealth, social status, fame, or position. With academic qualifications, the success mentioned above can be attained. Whenever you are seeking for a job, your employers will judge you with your academic qualifications. If you cannot meet the basic requirements, you would never have the chance to show your employers your strengths or talents in other aspects. In the corporate culture, the academic qualification always ensure you to have a greater chance to succeed. Apart from that, academic qualifications is not only a sheet of certificates, but a proof in having required standards of knowledge, a proof that you can enhance your quality of life, and a proof to your abilities and potentials. You can become all-rounder successful with academic qualifications. Our second speaker, Katie, will show you how academic qualifications help to ensure one to succeed and prove it with varieties of examples. There is a common misunderstanding that academic qualification is only proving one's abilities in reciting things or high IQ, but I can tell you that this is not the whole picture of what academic qualification shows. It also proves one's EQ or even AQ. I bet all of my fellow classmates understand that how harsh it is for studying a DSE syllabus. And imagine, studying for a higher academic qualification, the study life will be even more challenging. A person needs to have great determination and perseverance for writing essays, doing research, and passing exams to gain the degrees. Stringent circumstances are faced, and academic qualification proves one's abilities in dealing with obstacles. This can ensure people to gain the success with help of these abilities. As academic qualifications can ensure people can prove people's varieties of abilities. This can help them to attain success. So today's motion must stand.
Now, the captain of the opposition side will deliver her speech.
Good morning, adjudicators, dear opponents, and fellow schoolmates. Our dear opponents believe that academic qualification ensures success in life, but today we are here to prove that it is not the truth. Our dear opponents has raised that our IQ and EQ is being reflected by our academic qualification and jumped to the conclusion that high IQ and EQ can ensure success in life, which our second speaker is going to prove that the two is not related. Also, we doubt that if our EQ is being reflected by academic qualification, we can see university students passing DSE with flying colors, but committed suicide because of the stressful university life. Now, let me begin with the definition of success. According to the Cambridge Dictionary, success should be divided into two aspects. The material one, for example, being rich, and the spiritual aspect, achieving goals and accomplishing duties in life. Being a teacher, you may not own thousands of luxurious accessories, but you could have enlightened thousands of your student hearts and turned them into sparkling gems, which is more valuable than any jewelry in this world. Can anyone deny that you are a successful teacher? No one. But is your success being brought by a certificate, or your enthusiasm toward teaching, and your love toward your students that count? Well, everyone can tell it is the latter one. And let us be down to earth. There is nothing in this world that can ever ensure success. In the bookstore, we can always find the biography of so-called successful people who write about their secret in achieving success. We can always find all kinds of tips towards success over the internet, but none of them can guarantee one's success even many people have followed them step by step. Besides, our society is cruel. Look at all those university graduates weeping and complaining about the society not giving them chances. And what have the certificates brought to them? Nothing. Nothing. In this case, it can be about experience in the workplace, communication skills between colleagues, or just as simple as if they are lucky to be chosen. In the following, our first speaker is going to argue more on how academic qualification cannot ensure material success, while our second speaker will give her speech on why the fancy thin paper cannot guarantee success in self-actualization, which is the spiritual aspect. We can't see anything proving that a fancy certificate can ensure success in life, and we truly believe that today's motion must fall. Thank you.
Now the first speaker of the affirmative team will deliver a speech.
Good morning, adjudicator, dear opponents, and fellow classmates. Mentioned by dear opponents, it was indicated that nothing can ensure success. However, without academic qualifications, you may also lose the only chance to gain success in life. And how can you be a teacher? Academic qualifications are the detached facts that are not affected by external environment, and only the one has determination and perseverance can gain. These days, employer mainly first look at your academic qualifications before giving you an interview opportunity, since academic qualifications can be clearly known within a single moment. There is no denying that employer would choose the one with higher academic qualifications, as higher academic qualifications also prove the one has higher IQ, EQ, and AQ, mentioned by my captain. It means the one has higher working ability. For example, when you are choosing a tutor, you will absolutely first look at his academic qualifications and his public exam results, won't you? If he only gets fair academic qualifications and his public exam results, you will absolutely not choose him to be your tutor. According to our school reports 2012 and 2013, it stated that over 80% of the staff have the bachelor's degree or above, and the teaching-related certifications, which shows that the one has higher academic qualifications, higher the competitiveness, higher the chances the one gets a position and leads to success in life. Barack Obama is the best example to prove that academic qualifications he entered Harvard Law School and was selected as the editor of the Harvard Law Review in 1988 and the president of the journal next year. It got national media attention as Obama was the first black president of the Harvard Law Review. It became an essential element that led him to be the first black American president, gaining the success in life. Without academic qualifications, could he still be the America's president? It's impossible for him to even enter the president's election. So, academic qualifications ensure success in life. Therefore, today's motion must stand. Thank you.
Now the first speaker of the opposition team will deliver her speech.
Good morning, adjudicators, dear opponents, and fellow students. I must first point out a weakness in our dear opponent's case. May I invite our dear opponents to review the motion with care, as I'm afraid the word ensures was overlooked. Our team do acknowledge that academic qualification may bring more employment opportunities, but this does not necessarily ensure success in life, as qualification alone is never enough. Otherwise, how can we explain the presence of interviews or aptitude tests? In a moment, I'll give a detailed account on it. Also, success is not limited to economic success or employment of jobs with high social status like the US president, in which our second speaker will further elaborate on it. Let me begin with the most common perspective, taking employment as a touchstone for success in life. When one is applying a job, will employers give a blind appointment to candidates by merely considering his academic qualification? Of course not. Employers will also take into account one's personality, experience, and sense of responsibility. Academic qualification may be one of the conditions or the basis leading to success, but certainly not a guarantee. To be successful in real workplaces, tact, collaboration, luck, and opportunities are of paramount importance, and all the above qualities cannot be guaranteed from academic qualification and high AQ and IQ, which our dear opponents had just mentioned. Indeed, if academic qualification ensures economic success, then why aren't all university graduates uniformly successful? The answer is evident. Obtaining academic qualification is not a guarantee of success. Locally, according to the University Grants Committee of Hong Kong, 16.8 graduates from universities in 2013 faced unemployment. Employers have also been long criticizing graduates for lacking in accountability and commitment. Globally, worse still, an American poll center found out that over 40% of university graduates left unhired in 2013. These figures are concrete enough to prove that there's many a slip twixt the cup and the lip. Possessing academic qualification only cannot ensure success in life in any sense. For millennia, at every corner of the globe, academic qualification is never a guarantee of success in life. Liu Chunling, a Zhuangyuan in Tang Dynasty, due to political unrest, could only earn a living by selling artworks. In view of this modern era, Bill Gates and Steve Jobs, the most eminent businessmen in the field of communication technology, dropped out of universities to start their business and attained resounding success. Hence, it is crystal clear that one swallow does not make a summer. Gaining success academically does not necessarily ensure success in life. Therefore, today's motion must fall. Thank you.
Now the second speaker of the affirmative side will deliver a speech.
Good morning, educator, dear opponents, and fellow students. As mentioned by our dear opponents just now, some people may be employed if they have the personality or luck. But can you think about it? We will either get a chance to have an interview or be employed if you don't have the academic qualifications. Most of the people being known as successful are due to the contribution to mankind. Let's take an example. Charles Calhoun, the godfather of rock band. He obtained his Bachelor of Science degree in Electrical Engineering at Woolwich Polytechnic University. and for the other one, David Ho, a well-known AIDS researcher. He also received his Bachelor of Science in Physics with the highest honor in the California Institute of Technology. Obviously, the contributions that have such great significance in human history are based on their wide range of professional knowledge, proved by the academic qualification. They gain the social status as a successful person. As mentioned by our captain, academic qualification doesn't really mean that sheet of certificate, but the meaning behind. It proves your ability, your talents, and your values. Learning is simply the cornerstone towards success. If not, why are we coming back to school? It is to learn and to develop our foundation, and so that we can step towards success. Someone may argue, everyone has different definitions about success, and it's very subjective. But nowadays, even you believe a simple and happy life is already successful. Be realistic, ladies. Most of the jobs, such as doctors, nurses, lawyers, and teachers, require professional knowledge and skills which can only learn in academic. With these qualifications, our potential can be proved, and people will have confidence on us that we can handle the job well. How can we be happy if we can't even get a job to satisfy our basic living? People focus much more on self-enhancement these days. As we all know, the fittest survives is always the rule of game in this competitive world. We have to keep on improving ourselves in order to gain a position in today's society and to be successful. It's undeniable that nothing can be ensured in this world. We never argue that with rich academic qualifications, you must succeed in life. But as we believe, academic qualifications is the most basic element towards success. Without them, we won't even get a chance to prove ourselves as a successful person. For the above reasons, today's motion must stand. Thank you.
The second speaker of the opposition team will deliver her speech.
Good morning, dear opponents and fellow students. Our dear opponent has mentioned that academic qualification makes people success in life mainly due to the knowledge gained, as it can help us to contribute to the society and have higher social status. We highly doubt here's the case. If a street cleaner who do not receive any education, but he works hard every day and tries his best to keep the street clean, or if a postman without high academic qualification distribute a letter every day responsibly and they contribute to the society, should we appreciate their hard work? Yes, we should, as this is also known as success. Nowadays, most people chase money, so they may be called a success. Nevertheless, is success really only mean getting a great job or earning a high income? And should we automatically consider the millions of young people who have not had the opportunity to get academic certificates or get into university to be failure in life? No, definitely not. Our team believes that apart from material success, we should also focus on spiritual success like happiness, respect from others, even a close relationship with friends or family. Absolutely, academic qualification can ensure success in these aspects. If you were a father and you had a great job and high academic qualification, but a poor relationship with family, will you tell other people proudly that you are a successful person? Different people have different criteria for success. Some may give family, happiness, their highest priorities than career. Then academic qualification is no more than a few sheets of paper for some of the people. As academic qualification will not teach you how to get along with your family or be a successful person. Success means happiness, said Ben Kasnocha, a famous writer. Am I happy? If yes, then there's success for me, said Andy Hayes, a managing director of Travel Online Partners. Although these two men get a great job in their life, they still think that success is more about happiness. which cannot get from academic qualification. This proves that apart from career and money, there are many other elements which cannot ensure by academic qualification, but also symbolize success in life. No doubt, academic qualification may be the foundation of success, but they cannot guarantee all-round success. A successful life includes many elements that cannot be measured or stimulated. Therefore, today's motion must fall.
Now both teams will have 2 minutes to prepare the concluding speech. Time's up. The concluding speaker of the opposition team will now deliver her speech.
Our dear opponent may be too narrow-minded. They keep emphasizing that academic qualification is the cornerstone to employment, but it's not the truth. In 2013, the Skillionaire Clubs had published a list of 100 people who have made themselves a fortune without ever receiving an academic qualification, such as Sir Anthony, the billionaire head of the SCB company, guitarist Eric, and celebrity chef Jamie Oliver, and fashion designer Stuart Botany. To believe academic qualification ensures success in life is very naive. How can anyone believe that devoting effort for these 3 years, having a flying colors in the Hong Kong DSE examination, will lead to a success life from now on? Does anyone of you here really believe that? We understand that Hong Kong is a society that looks up to all types of certificates in most of the cases, and we do understand that the concern of our dear opponents for how important academic qualification can be. However, important is one thing, but ensure is another thing. Academic qualification cannot ensure success, no matter in what ways. Academic qualification cannot ensure success neither in material aspect or spiritual aspect. The key to success is hard work and determination. The difference between a successful people and another is that he or she is not only full of strength and knowledge, but rather full of will. Success consists of going from failure to failure without loss of enthusiasm. These are all quotes about success of famous people. None of them has mentioned that success is brought by an academic qualification, but only strong will and enthusiasm can bring us example and arguments showing how successful people without high academic qualification can earn themselves a successful life, or vice versa, how people with high academic qualification cannot live successfully. We believe that all of you here is wise enough to judge that academic qualification cannot ensure one's success, and today's motion must fall. Thank you.
Now the concluding speaker of the affirmative side will deliver her speech.
Good morning, educators, dear opponents, and fellow classmates. As mentioned by our dear opponents, employers will also judge the results of interviews and aptitude tests during his employment, but without that which the proportions of the academic qualifications takes more, or the aptitude test or interview results takes more. In addition to IQ, EQ, and AQ, communication skills and experience can also be learned from academic qualifications. We need to communicate with our classmates and professors during the gate of the academic qualifications. Apart from that, we need to do a large amount of group work, which can also enhance our experience in communicating with others. Referring to the points given by the second speakers of our dear opponents, you think that getting along well with families it can be also counted as successful. But if you cannot have a job, how can you have the time spending with your family with happiness? How can be counted as successful? Academic qualification is essential to success, which we have proved it in different aspects. It can help to enhance the competitiveness of people when fighting for a job and secure the living standards of people for being professionals. This meets the definition of success which we mentioned. Academic qualifications help to attain success in position and wealth. In order to gain the success mentioned above, academic qualification plays a vital role. Let me ask you a question. Who don't want to gain a seat in universities? Who don't want to get a PhD degree? It is clear that all of you are willing to have the academic qualification as the university student. And please again ask yourself, why do you want to get such high academic qualifications? It is explicit that academic qualification is indispensable to success. You can't deny that academic qualification is important for you to gain success. Academic qualification is not only allowing you to win at the scratch line,